Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Unity TV. It's Lesley Langdon with you today. It's right before Christmas, and I'm in the Christmas spirit, so I wanted to pull some stamps from the September 2011 kit called All Seasons, and there's quite a few Christmassy stamps in there. And I wanted to stamp with hot glue. I've never done this before, so I wanted to try it and show you, if it works or if it doesn't work. Let's figure this out together. Okay, so I've tried it, 10 minutes ago, but I tried it on paper first, and then I also applied it directly to the stamp. So I'll show you first, just apply directly to a white paper, whatever paper you want the background to be. So try and mimic the shape and give yourself enough glue. Don't press in too hard, and then you just let it sit for about 10 to 15 seconds for the glue to set, okay? In the meantime, I'm just going to work, I'll probably try and find here another acrylic block. These are from Unity. Okay, so I'm going to put my little snowman there. This is also from the same kit. And I'm going to apply the glue directly to this guy. So I'm going to just make sure that I apply glue all around the inside of this guy. And what you can do is reheat this glue with a heat gun. Okay, so if you don't have enough quite in the gun, there is a solution. So let's do that. Okay, so he is nice and covered in glue. All right, so let's get out the heat gun and give that a little heat while it's already still heated. Okay, you can tell, you can see if you look up close that it's melting. So that'll be nice. Okay, and then just quickly turn him over, put him onto the white paper. Okay, just stamp lightly and just let it sit. Okay, so this one will be ready to peel off. So you'll notice the stamp will stay with the glue, and it just needs a little peeling here. Excuse my hands, I've been all inky working today. Okay, so I'm peeling off the paper. That's quite all right. Let's do that. And then you can get it into your hands and peel it away. So the rubber is going to be fine. It's not going to be hurt at all. And you will be left with a cool impression in glue. So you're making yourself a nice 3D image here. I'm going to get some scissors. I'm going to cut around the shape. I'm going to try and keep the shape that was stamped because I like that look. It reminds me of, the olden days when they used to seal letters in wax. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can see the stamped image, but there it is. And what I want to do is I actually want to stamp right back into it with a Staz-on ink, and that will really show up. So I'm going to keep this one white. Okay, so I'm just going to take the same stamp and line it right back to where it was. So there's my nice red Staz-on ink, and I want to get in there, find the same spot where it was. Okay, sorry, I needed to lift that up to see what I was doing. Okay, so just press down on it, and that ink should get right into the grooves where we peeled it off, okay? So let's see here. Okay, there it is. Cool. Okay, in the meantime, I think our snowman is ready to be peeled off. So again, just get in there and pull the rubber away from the glue. Okay, cute. So I'm going to spray this one with one of my favorite color of Shimmerz Vibez. It's called Jeni Bleu. Okay, so I'm just going to get a scrap piece of paper and just spray this guy. And spray him nice. And all the Shimmerz product's going to go into the grooves that were created with the stamp. So because I might want this little snowman to stay white, I'm just going to take a little tissue and clean the product off his body and his face here, just so he stays white. Okay. So I'm going to let this guy dry, and then later I'll probably put some Stickles on top of his scarf. Okay, so here's our snowman. I'm just going to cut around him. Okay, and then he's ready as an embellishment for a card, a gift topper, napkin ring, whatever you can think of. Even an ornament. Okay, so if you have some Stickles, you can go ahead and add some color to him. So here's a Stickles product called Ruby Slippers. I'm just going to give his scarf a little color. Okay, little dot on his hat and maybe the little stripe here. There. Okay, and I'll leave it at that. All right, so I'm going to do this next one on white paper, and I'm going to do a leaf stamp. And this is also from the kit All Seasons. So there it is. So I'm going to put another glue stick in. Get ready there. So I'm going to put the glue right on the leaf, and that way we get exactly what we need. Okay, so feel free to try it this way as well. Okay, and then just put it right on the paper. Don't press too hard because then you're going to have such a thin layer to work with where the stamped image is. So let that sit. Then we're going to use some alcohol inks on it. Why don't I focus in a little bit so you can see better how to do that. So I'm going to use this, they're both from Adirondack Ranger, and this is Terra, Cotta, and I believe red pepper. So a combination of red and orange for our leaf. Okay, so we're going to be able to cut this out and get the exact shape that we want. Okay, so go ahead and peel off the stamp. Okay, cute. So we can go ahead and cut around that so that, you know what, I'm actually going to work with it on the paper and then we'll do our cutting. Okay, so first I'm going to apply some of the red pepper alcohol ink directly onto the leaf. Okay, oh, that's filling a lot of it. Okay, and then I want to go with the terracotta. Just kind of put it in there, maybe around the edges where the red hasn't taken over. Okay, that's really pretty. So I'm going to let that dry. Maybe I'll pull out my heat gun and just dry it from afar because you don't want to remelt the glue. But that looks so pretty. Okay, so this leaf can just be cut out now. Just go around it so you just make it more manageable for yourself. Okay, and just go around the initial stamped, kind of how that's formed with these neat little ridges. Oops. Okay, so there you have this beautiful leaf. There's a better view. So you can even make, imagine napkin rings with these on them. Maybe you can make them more circular or pretty them up, but just wrapped with a nice piece of white felt, and with this as the centerpiece in the fall. That'd be really cute. All right, so take care. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas, and we'll see you in the new year.